What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Living Freed channel. My name is Tyler Freed, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about the quick fix mindset. The mindset a lot of people have before they choose to get into trucking. And why am I making this video? Well, because I got a comment from somebody saying that they want to get into trucking and use it to save up and pay for school and do something else. So I'm going to talk about this because a lot of people have that mentality when they get into this job to use it to save up and do something else. And so I'm going to give my thoughts and opinion on that. If you're new to the channel, I appreciate you for being here, especially if you're new and you're thinking about trucking as a long-term career path. This is the video for you. If you're somebody that's already in it, but you don't have any direction or any plan for your trucking career, you feel kind of stuck, this is also a great video for you. So either way, whether you're in it or not in it, it'll be a good video for you if you're in that situation. And yeah, so thank you for being here. Like the video, sub to the channel, stay tuned till the very end of the video so you can hear the entire point that I'm going to be making. And so I'm going to get right into it. So this person says that they're going to use trucking to save up and do something else. And I'm going to talk about why I think that's a bad idea. Because I see a lot of people say that, hey, I'm just going to use this to get out of it. And, you know, on my channel, I do talk a lot about using my income from trucking or using trucking to create financial freedom. And you should do that. You should 100% use trucking to create independence from your job. And from really earned income. What I'm talking about is financial freedom from earned income, meaning that even if you achieve financial freedom, and what is financial freedom to me? Financial freedom is I can quit my job and I can pay for my entire life without working. And so, yeah, that's going to take a lot of money. That's going to take assets that pay you enough money to be able to do that. And can you achieve that through driving a truck and having a career in the trucking industry? Absolutely, you can do that. Will 99% of people accomplish that? Probably not. But again, my channel isn't for 99% of people. It's really for 1 to 10% of the people that are in the industry. And so, and look, I'm going right back to the reason I'm making this video. Well, in order to do that, like I just said, it's going to take a long-term plan. It's going to take a commitment to achieving that. And so, and in my opinion, there's no point in getting into this if you don't have a plan to set yourself up for the long run. And so I'm not saying it's not a good way to save up and go pay for school somewhere, but you could do that without getting into a truck and going over the road or even being in a truck at all. You can go get just a regular job and pay for your school that way. Why would you want to commit to something that is going to take, whether you're local or not, you're going to work 11 to 14 hours a day. And maybe you have a couple days off on the weekend if you're local, but you know, for the most part throughout the week, you're not going to have much time to focus on school. And so you're better off getting just like a 9-to-5 job and trying to pay for it that way. And also too, you know, trucking is a career, really. It should be looked at as that. Now, a lot of people don't see it like that, but it is a career because, again, it takes a lot of your time. And if you're going to get into this, you're pretty much going to be committing most of your time to doing this job. So don't do that because it's going to take away from the time you should be spending on focusing on learning and doing what you got to do to get into whatever career path you're trying to get into. Trucking is a career just like any other thing. And in my opinion, in order to have success in any field, any career, you need to get into it with a long-term mindset. So you're already beginning trucking with the wrong attitude of it's not good enough, I'm getting in and to get out. If you're going to do that, don't do it because you're not going to have any real success. You're not going to, let's say you do it for 2 years. Okay. Let's say you save up $80,000, $40,000 a year. That's going to be tough to do, you know, but let's say you do that. Let's say you do save up 40, 50 grand a year. You save up 80 to 100,000. Yeah, you could use that money to go to school. You could do that. But is it really worth all that time when you could have already been in school and paying for it as you went and 2 years into whatever you're trying to do. Why would you go into trucking and wait to do that? Don't wait to do what you want to do. Trucking is a long-term thing. Well, for most people, it isn't. Most people quit before the end of their first year, and it's because of what I'm talking about. They see it as a quick fix, a quick way to make some decent money. And yes, you can do that, but you're not going to have any real success with it. You're probably not going to save the money you think you're going to save because you don't have the long-term, you don't have a long-term approach to anything. You're looking for a quick fix, and there is no quick fix in trucking or anything else you're trying to do. So look, if you're wanting to get into trucking and make this worth it, you need to have at least a 5 to 10 year plan for it, because it needs to be looked at as a long-term career. Like I just said, if you don't want to do that, do something else. There's plenty of other great career fields to do, and do that instead. Don't waste your time with this. This job is too dangerous. This job requires too much of your time, and you might as well start working towards whatever else it is you want to do versus committing the time to learning this trade and doing this. I wouldn't recommend that. If you have his mindset, just go straight to school. What are you doing? Don't waste your time with trucking. So what should you do if you want to have a career in trucking, or if you want to get into trucking? You should think, do I want to do this in 5 years? Do I want to be doing this in 10 years? And it doesn't have to be just driving for a company. It could be, hey, you want to start your own business and grow within this industry. You can do that. The income potential in trucking is unlimited. It really is. But you have to have a plan for it. So what is it that you want to do? If you want to do what that guy is wanting to do, then great, and no shot at this person. I mean, I get it. I get what you're saying, but you're not going to have real success in life if you're 1 foot in something and one foot in something and 1 foot out. You're not going to have that. You got to go all in. And I'm going to be making a video. The next video I do tomorrow is going to be a video about why I went all in, meaning all in with my savings into this business and into my own business, and in particular to the trucking business. I'm going to talk about that in the next video, so make sure you look out for that. It'll be the next video tomorrow if you're watching this video right now. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But, you have to go all in on a career to be successful. If you're going to be a lawyer, you got to go all in. If you're going to be a doctor, you need to go all in. You need to learn a skill, and trucking is a skill. Not everybody's skilled at it, and they don't last very long, but trucking is a skilled trade, in my opinion. And in order to get really good at it, meaning you're safe, you're efficient, and you're making really good money, and then eventually you save up your money, you're able to start your own business, yada, yada, yada. It can be a very rewarding career if you do the right things, but you're not going to have a rewarding career if you don't take a long-term approach. And I'm going to end with this. I started out 6 years ago. I drove company for almost 6 years, and I did nothing but drive for another company. And I had a plan to buy my own truck and have a fleet one day and everything. And I'm going to go in more detail about that in the next video, like I said. But I drove for 6 years, and I saved everything I could. I made as much money at my job as I could, saved everything I could, and I managed to save up enough money to be able to buy my first truck, run for a year, and then with all the extra savings I had from the last 6 years, I was able to pour that into my own business, and now I'm at 5 trucks. And so, yeah, I'm heavily invested in this business, but I wouldn't have been able to do that if I didn't go into trucking thinking, hey, look, it's going to take me 5 to 6 years to have enough money to start my own fleet and have it debt-free and do all the things I want to do. It's going to take a long-term approach. It's going to take not thinking, hey, how can I get into this for 2 years and then get out? It's going to be, like building a retirement. Say you don't even want to start a business. Well, building up a sizable nest egg for retirement takes time. You know, you got to earn enough money to do it. You have to budget your money. You need to live on less than you make. And it takes time for your investment to grow over time. If you want to build a real estate portfolio by using trucking to invest in that, it's going to take time to save up money, to put down payments down on rental property and add to that portfolio over time. It takes time, right? It takes time to learn about how to be a good truck driver, number one, and learn how to be a business owner within trucking and scale that. It takes time. It takes study, just like any other field. That's what it takes. And if you don't have that long-term mentality, the mentality of, hey, this is a career, not a job, not a paycheck, I wouldn't recommend it for anybody, to be honest with you. I wouldn't recommend it. You need to have a plan with this. It doesn't have to be a business owner, but you need to have a plan. You need to have a plan for what you want to do with your trucking career so that you're not one of these people who's just out here driving, blowing all their money and not getting anywhere. And then, you know, you get in at 25 and you look up and you're 55 and you have no retirement savings. You don't own a home. You don't have any assets whatsoever. You have nothing to show for all the work you did. If you have that mindset of, I'm going to get in and get out, you're going to have that mindset with the next thing you try to do. Don't have that mindset. If you're going to go do something, if you're 21 and older, pick an industry, pick a field that you're going to go into. You're going to learn everything you can about that industry, and you're going to become great at it, and you're going to have a long-term approach, and you're going to say, hey, I'm going to learn this and I'm going to stick with this until I'm successful. That's what I'm going to do. If you don't want to do that, good luck is all I can say. So that's my video for today. I really appreciate each and every one of you for watching. Make sure you stay tuned for tomorrow's video about why I went all in trucking and poured pretty much my entire life savings into this, and what my plan is going forward. So if you're interested in that video, again, stay tuned for that. I will be posting it, and God bless. Thank you for watching, and peace out.